Hey guys, Elite Microphoneman here today. I will analyze Billy's series, and you know I was gone for so long. Episodes kinda stacked up, so we will cover all the videos that came out on his channel, and we'll also cover that maybe this series is cancelled too, and might be my last analysis, so sit back and relax, so enjoy. So episode 9 starts with the flying toilet that was in episode 4 of this series and episodes 5 of the original series, and was the toilet that sung the Star Wars song in SKIBIDI language. But let's get back to the video, and also I will be calling him the Star Wars toilet, because you know. Anyways, back to the episode. So the Star Wars toilet is singing, and isn't really doing anything, but there is still explosion coming from somewhere. I don't get where they are coming from, because he isn't doing anything, but maybe there is toilets on the ground. But after all that Titan camcorder comes doing the Titan dive and takes the Star Wars toilet down, but he comes back up with a damaged look like G toilet from 57 of the original series. After that he gets scared and runs off, and that's the end of the episode. Next on episode 10, we see 3 toilets coming towards us, but a red-suited cameraman, which we haven't seen before, presses the bob about button to explode the toilets. Also, if you go back in the episode, you can see dynamite is beside the toilets, so he explodes the toilets, and one of the small toilet realizes that he messed up. Also the bigger toilet looks at him like, "Lil bro, what you screaming about?" But they explode and the path covers his camera, but the bigger toilet actually survived the explosion and is injured. Also I wanted to point out that Billy has improved in animation and details, such as the toilet's face get injured with new textures. But back to the episode, the cameraman actually had a grenade and threw it at the toilet, and the toilet screams and explodes, and the red-suited cameraman gives us a thumbs up, but we don't get a happy ending, because the rocket toilet comes towards us and about to ram into us. But before gets to put his nuts in our faces, we see that Titan camcorder comes to kick this guy's but go back in the footage, we see that the rocket toilet smiles and foreshadows what's going to happen. But before gets to kick rocket toilet's butt, the Star Wars toilet appears and rams into him. "Bro, you're not an astro toilet." So Titan camcorder falls and then to the rocket ground. Toilet rams into Titan, and the Star Wars toilet leaves pleased that his revenge success. So he leaves, and then Titan camcorder stands back up missing an arm, because like every Titan of any camera race lose an arm, and gives a thumbs down, ending the episode. So the 11th episode starts with the POV running, but before he can escape, a rocket get thrown towards him and knocks him to the ground, and after the explosion a whole legion of toilet come out of nowhere, and then if it wasn't bad enough, the Star Wars toilet comes. Like, bro, you're not him. Bro, if you look to your side you see that the toilets have rockets and armor, which doesn't really make sense to me, because like, how did they get it? Also the Alliance doesn't have that tech. Maybe I'm overthinking, talking too much. And also the rocket toilet here is missing a rocket. That probably means that he was the toilet who shot the rocket at the start, and after all that they still get more huge toilet to jump this guy. Like, bro, this man has to be important for all this. Also this dumb mutant comes and destroys us. Like, bro, you're not Resor mutant. After he destroys us we actually see that we were watching our tablets, and we can see we are filled with rage. I would be too if my man got jumped for looking at someone funny. But then we look up to see that a toilet is coming towards us, but our friend shoots him with his gun. So I guess the cameras do have this tech, but we never saw it. I assume also our friend is the same red-suited cameraman from episode 10. Maybe they will be returning characters, or maybe they will become special agents. I'm just yapping at this point. Back to the episode, our friend starts aiming at the Strider toilet, and I got to keep saying that he is swinging that thing around, if you know what I mean. Also a rocket toilet comes and actually dodges the shot and actually shoots his rockets, but it doesn't even do that much. I don't know how that rocket did that, but at the start he did more. But anyways, the toilet starts getting closer to us, but before he can destroy us, he does the SKIBIDI move of not destroying the POV and just turning around to look at something, and that something is a yellow-suited cameraman, which has upgrades. Also I was trying to figure out who he was and if we seen him before, but I couldn't find any information, so if you know anything, please tell me. Okay, so the yellow-suited cameraman shoots his laser at the toilet and destroys him. Also, it takes long, like come on. And then we give the yellow cam a thumbs up, ending the episode. The 12th episode starts with us being in the battle zone, where we are fighting a toilet, although I wanted to point out a thing. Firstly, look at the toilet chasing this camera, and secondly, look at this old tank that could have been used in the past. It is probably just for decoration, and not for story. But back to the episode. When we're fighting the story, we pulled out our gun to stun the toilet. Also, I realized that the toilets never get flushed or killed. But it is a stun gun. Maybe it is different in this series. But we turn to our left, and we are the greatest cameraman in history, because shoot on sight. After that coolest move, the toilet falls and explodes. Then we look beside us, and we see the mutant from episode 11 that wishes to be Riz Saw. He also does the skibidi move, and he sees the new race, the radio men. I think they kinda stole the Speakerman theme, but I will let that slide. They also have cars, or trucks, like the camera's trucks in episode 3, full screen of the original series. After he danced, the mutant really became confused. Me too. Is this hobo came dancing into the war we were having? But before the mutant could attack, a larger radio man comes and does a sound blast like bro, do I have to say it? But still the mutant gets away soddly, but still is a W for the Alliance, and we gives a thumbs up, ending the last episode we are covering today. Okay, so before you say, what about the series cancelled parts? Well, I think I was drunk while making that, because well, it's only been a month. I know you think that's long, but Beely's schedule, you usually like 1 or 2 videos a month. So we are okay. Also still great clickbait, so now I'm in my clickbait arc. Okay, anyways, Elite Microphone Man out, man.